Hi, fans and friends. Welcome to day 6, episode 6.
I'm not speaking anything with my apple. I swear I'm feeling passing more pressure. If you let passing for natural judgment, it can go so understand. I know when you in love, who is a big disgrace. I can't just say heaven for my mom, let me story on the bed. So for my Lord, you retire, put it down. So my Lord, you retire, put it down.
On to this episode, I have things I find cringe. The first thing I find cringe is the fact that men always want what they're not. Around some men, I hear they want cool girls, they want girls that don't go out like that, they want virgins, they want somebody just cool, But there are none of these things. That's very cringe to me. Because if you want a virgin, you should be a virgin. Yes, that's what I think. If you want a girl that doesn't go out, you should be somebody that don't go out. I don't know if I'm wrong, but I feel like I really need an explanation because it's always like that. If you want a girl that doesn't cheat, you should not cheat. If you want a girl that doesn't talk plenty, you should be somebody that can talk plenty. If you want a girl that is not like this, you should be not like that. But I feel like men are always this kind of way, and then they want a heaven sent, and I don't know how God doing that other one for y'all. The next thing I find cringe is if I will get there. First of all, I'm not a feminist because I want to care about women. I care about me. I'm not like, oh, I'm for women. No. I'm not. Okay. I want it for my special people that care about me. So that is this TikTok post I saw. I actually love them. Oh my gosh, they're a very loving couple from what I've seen. They're very loving. And this post she said, I don't know, I think they have separate pages or they're together. I don't really know. But in the post has things my husband does for me that will send a low effort made into comma. And when you see the thing she said, so loving, so sweet, so mesmerizing. And the girls or the women or whoever that were in the comments are like, wow, Jesus, am I him? Am I peak? Am I shaving stick? Am I this? When? Lord, when? This, that, like praying to God to have that kind of relationship. And I was like, oh, this is so nice. And a few scrolls later, I saw a post the man did, and it was like things my wife does for me that will send a low effort woman into coma. And girl, if you see the comments under that post, you will check feedback. Because it was basically like, what? I mean, they're American, so they're not saying what the exact way I'm saying. But she was looking for me. That's how it sounds to Liberians. If Liberians are like, that she was looking for me. What? I would never. What? The comments were just so kind of way. So what I thought was, okay, this woman posted this, and they're like, and then the man is like, the things my wife does for me, you're like, you can't do it. So then, how in the world do you want that kind of relationship? I just feel like most of the time, women want things they're not able to give, and that is very cringe. Because relationships should be something like, I don't know, but I feel like you should reciprocate. If a man is very loving and caring to you, you should be loving and caring to him. Not every day you'll be receiving. You're to them broke and mean ass bitches here. The next thing I find very cringe, I think that one should be supposed to be the first, but most Liberian men slash boys are pimps. Cause tell me why. When I used to sit around these people, they're basically like, I feel like I'm into older women. You're not into older women because you want for her to be spending money on you. Because you sugar son, so you're looking for, you're not even sugar son, you better son and you're looking for sugar mommy. And I just find it very cringe that young boys will be also forget about the people who are looking for sugar mommy because that's their preference. But tell me why you're young and you're dating a young girl and you are being a pimp on a girl every damn day. You calling her and asking her for shit. Because I know somebody that's very close to me that was dating this person, word to my mother. This girl is dating this boy and every day gossiping. The boy will call again. Hello, baby. Scratch card. You're not sending me scratch card. And this girl was sending the boy scratch card every day of her life. And the day they get for girl, the day she not ready, send it. He will call. Hello, you forget. Hello, baby. You forget to send a scratch card? As a man, bro. I'm very, very grateful they're not together anymore because I would never participate in that shit. Also, whenever they go out, this girl is paying for shit. He never even tries. And then they'll ride bike and go somewhere and he will get off on the bike and be looking at, I would just, they say when you're not inside, you don't know. So let me just keep mute. I just feel like these men really need to change. Because if you want old man, go to old man. If you want a young girl, just understand that this girl is young. And if you can provide, so y'all just be in a relationship like that. But don't be demanding from these little girls. Don't be demanding. Y'all, why as a man, men are supposed to be providers. Why are you a pimp? As a man, as a boy coming up, why are you a pimp? The next thing I find really cringe is the fact that most Liberian girls are really hateful. Most Liberian girls are really hateful. Because whenever there is some drama or something, and you go to the comments, it's basically girls are on it saying the worst things ever. What are they another person will, then another person will legit there talking because they get pulled on the face. So legit there using it. I would always use me as an example because I know that I'm intimidatingly pretty. So these bitches be hitting. And I was in a particular case, I was in a situation where there was like an internet drama. And when you go through comments and when you see posts, videos, this, that, most of it, Liberian girls, whether they know the story or not, they're just looking for ways to bring it down. Because you from Benin, you, and they get 100 body counts, they got this, they got that. So, and you're not like that, and they're just so jealous. And one thing that was so shocking to me, I never saw a baddie writing shit. I never saw anybody saying stuff. All bodies were minding their business. If they get something to say, it's basically for the both parties because they don't know the situation or the case. But you see the ugly, fat ass, slim ass, rats looking fans and hitters. They were into it back to back. Not just my case, so any other case that come up, they're always into it. Always get never see bodies in it. You not see bodies, divas in the kind of thing. But you see fan rats. You see fan rats reaction messy in. They won't be popular so much, so bad, or basically into everything. Running from the other point to the other point, making videos, doing this, doing that. Like, get yourself a life, please. The next thing I find cringe, your skincare vendor's name. Some kind of habits they get cringe to me. Cause tell me why you're posting skincare or something, and you're like, okay, this is how this person's face was, and you show the person's face, the way the person's face was looking, you see the pimple, and a lot of pimples, their entire face is messy and stuff like that, and everybody like, oh, this person's face, oh. Then the person used your products, and then the person now has transformed, and then the transformation you use filter. How the hell does that? That is funny. That is embarrassing. It ain't even funny. It's embarrassing. Because tell me why you're misleading other people. Just tell me why. Is it to promote the business? I don't really know. But I find it, like, my opinion, I find it cringe. The fact that you will use the person's real face to prove to the world that this is how this person's face is, and then you use filter after the person finished using your product, or you go stand under the sun so the sun can shine on the person's face. You don't be lying to people. If not how the person feel looking, how the person feel looking. Okay? Certain things are not just supposed to be. There are many things I find cringe, but the last one for this video, your library interviewers. Some because they get some Google money that they actually speak English. But your library interviewers name very, very dumb, dull and shit. What I think is if you interview somebody and then you ask them some kind of academic question, the person don't answer it, you should be the one to answer it. Teach the person what to do. But because you'll be looking for a little reaction and shit, well, that's what I want to say. You'll be looking for some reactions. You'll just want for people to think this person is dumb or so, and that is not cool. That is embarrassing. That's why I say I don't take nonsense for anybody. Because the moment you interview me, because the moment you interview me, and you ask me academic question, you're not answer it. I will ask you my own academic question, you will answer it. That's why if it's already in my head, the next if I should have an interview, I will give my phone to another person that will be recording to her. As the other person recording me, my person recording you. Because if you ask me a question, I will ask you my own question. If you can't answer my question, I will post my own so all get their reactions. Now let's see who fan base better. That's my first problem with the interviewers. The next thing about your interviewers that I don't like again, I feel like you'll be doing segregation too much. It's just in your blood because of certain privilege, certain people in. Because tell me why your interview so gonna beat you, you ask her a question and she not answer, but you're not post that one. But some kind of local girl, what you're going to school, I don't even know anything, you can ask her a question and she not answer, then you post that one because you will get reactions from the other one. But you beat you there, you interview there, they will make mistakes, they will say things, but you will never, ever, ever, ever post that. That is, I don't know what kind of segregation you'll be doing. If you want to live your life, if you want to have a career, or you want to push yourself, be straight. Don't be some kind of way. Not cool. Bye, guys. Thanks for watching to this episode. See you tomorrow.